And Israeli airstrikes targeting the Nabatiyeh district in southern Lebanon have killed one woman and injured 6 others. 2 blasts hit the town of Arab Salim, and a drone strike targeted nearby Nabatiyeh al-Faqqa. Another Israeli attack also struck a village near Tyre. Well, this is despite the U.S.-brokered ceasefire that's been in place since June. The Israeli army accuses Hezbollah of launching 2 drones at its forces. And Zeina joins us now live from Nabatiyeh in southern Lebanon. So in the past 2 weeks, there have been more than a dozen deaths killed in Israeli strikes. What is the concern among people?
Well, there is growing concern because of this Israeli military escalation, which is only intensifying. We are in the town of Arab Salim, which was hit twice by Israeli airstrikes. A home was hit and destroyed, and a young woman was killed. We are now at her funeral, Saja. As you can see behind me, people are gathering, waiting for her coffin to arrive. So there is concern that there's going to be some sort of an escalation. They believe that Israel is looking for a pretext in the run-up to the October elections, looking for some sort of a military wing. Now, while Israel accuses Hezbollah of launching attacks against its forces, it's not the first time they've made this allegation. They did 2 weeks ago, and that's when Israel launched strikes and killed up to 11 people. But really, the reality is Israel has been stepping up attacks in frontline villages, and their troops, their ground troops, have been continuing to destroy civilian homes across southern Lebanon and making incursions into areas outside their occupation zone. So people here are quite concerned about where this conflict is heading.
6 months now since the Iran war began. How much is the Lebanon issue and the front in Lebanon still tied to the U.S.-Iran war?
Well, for the Iranian leadership and for Hezbollah, this front is tied to the Iranian front. That's been their position since the beginning. Yesterday, we heard from a top security official in Iran say one of the conditions to reopening the Strait of Hormuz is an end to regional wars. And if you talk to, Hezbollah supporters or Hezbollah officials, what they say is this is the only leverage we have, being tied to the negotiations between the U.S. and Iran. They don't believe in the diplomatic track, the U.S.-sponsored diplomatic track between Lebanon and Israel. In fact, Israel declared that pilot zone project, that track, basically dead, when Israeli media reports are saying that those so-called pilot zones where they're supposed to withdraw has failed, and they're even questioning the Lebanese army's presence. We heard from the U.S. Ambassador Michel Issa yesterday make it very clear. Israeli attacks will not continue until Hezbollah disarms. Hezbollah is refusing to do so in areas north of the Litani River where we are.
Al Jazeera's Zeina reporting live for us. Thank you so much.